to go over the NAT failure from the original NAT video. Okay, all right, because even though these things happen over and over again, it's never going to stop throughout the life of your career. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do dumb stuff. Now, as you're learning this stuff, it's not stupid. It's just it's just you learning. Okay, all right. It's just those types of so-called failures. Okay, or you have to get them out of the way in order to be good. Okay, you can't have one without the other. All right, so from a perspective, from my perspective, okay, it's a failure that was stupid because I'm trying to teach the technology. Okay, it's not it's not like stupid from the concept that well I was deploying the technology, at work and I did this dumbass mistake and next thing you know I'm depressed for 2 months. No, it's not that at all. All right, okay, it's just one of those things where um with me rushing and me doing it the way I did it, okay, I just screwed up. So who cares, all right? And we just move on. Every failure is like that, okay? You mess up, you're gonna mess up tomorrow, okay? So just get used to it. So now, first of all, let's talk about our access list. Okay, we had denied the 10, the 172, and the um um and the 192 addresses to eliminate on this internet router here all possibilities of communications of private IP addresses. Okay, but that was it. Okay, an access list has an implicit deny. Okay, period. Now, from router one's perspective, okay, that's why all traffic, even though I had a loop back as an inside NAT interface, okay, it sourced it from the 1.1.1.1. That's why it failed miserably all across the board because not only am I blocking those three addresses, I'm blocking everything. So traffic's never going to flow, okay, at all. Now, that's our first mistake. Now, why router one did not NAT? Okay, that again, that's a problem. That's all another thing. We're gonna ignore that part. Okay. Now, um, because I can still NAT the traffic. Okay, send the packet out, which I'm assuming we're gonna do NAT before sending it out. We're gonna have to. Okay, and it's still gonna fail. Does that make sense? Okay, so now I don't need a return packet back to have the traffic NATed. So that's again that's a problem we're gonna ignore. Okay, so now second problem was okay. I had these as private IP addresses. Okay, now here's the thing. Let's do a Control Z. Okay, now here's the thing. Okay, Control Y to go forward. The thing is, okay, even though I'm blocking this, okay, I was sourcing it from the 1.1.1.1. Okay, all right. From here's perspective, because of that access list, we're going back to the access list. Okay, I was denying all anyway, so it was going to fail. Okay, all right. Now we noticed here, okay, that when we put the 10.1 address on here, that the router did NAT, but we were still failing. Okay, all right, and that's where it kind of clicked that wait a minute, I mean these should be public IP addresses. Okay, all right, and then we changed the actual the access list. Okay, and everything worked. Okay, and it even worked from sourcing it from the loopback address. Control Y if you want to actually reverse to Control Z, just in case you're curious. Okay, so now okay, so that's the overview. Okay, so remember when you do your lab, you want to have public IP addresses here. With again, it's your lab. You can make them whatever you want. Just make sure they're not the private IP addresses. Block them here on the ISP router. Okay, all right, and then do and have your IP NAT inside, IP NAT outside addresses, and source it from the inside address. Okay, if it's not this interface, or I should say this interface here, G2, and you're using a loopback, or if you have multiple interfaces, okay, make sure you are having all of them if you want it from all those interfaces as an IP NAT inside. Okay, Just make sure all your interfaces that you want to be on the inside, as far as that needs to be natted, that is being natted. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it. See you guys later.